I've written, I'm just finishing my 20th book. For the last 10 years, I've been involved only in writing about cutting-edge health, non-pharmaceutical health if necessary. I'm not anti-pharmaceutical, but only resort to Western medicine when absolutely necessary. In any other instance, I always look for an alternative, a natural way, a non-drug way to heal or alleviate whatever condition I'm experiencing. 5 years ago, I met David Schmidt, the founder of Lifeway.
Hey guys, Joe Anthony. Okay, welcome. This is a follow-up broadcast to a few other broadcasts that haven't really been able to get for some reason. It's just this week has been really crazy. Today's already Friday, and it feels like Monday. They're just sort of going in cycles here. But it's the holiday season, and that's just how it goes, for the month of December, typically. Right after Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then boom, seems like Christmas is here and New Year's is here and come and gone, and bam, you're gone. So what I wanted to really interest people in is to get on board with this stem cell regeneration movement. This is a movement. This is not just some passing fad, but this is an actual movement, guys. Okay, and I personally have had amazing results. Me personally, I know some have taken a little bit longer to get the results that they want. Some have had results in hours. Some have had results in a few weeks. Some in a couple, 2-3 months. Amazing results. I mean, literally life-altering results. Not just having to be pain-free, but actually looking years, decades younger, without doing any surgery, without taking any pharma, without doing Botox or any cosmetic, nothing. Just from using the stem cell technology, using light. And there are so many doctors coming on board. In fact, the scientists and the doctors that have collaborated to become part of this movement are all grabbing the coattails of this company. The company is called Lifeway. And it's interesting how the name even came about, because what the therapy uses is light frequency, light waves. So using light waves to change and alter and activate our cells, into the molecular level is truly amazing. Some have asked me, and I've had conversations with a variety, can it do this? Can it cure this? Can it do that? Look at, when you're looking at self-healing, the body is made to heal itself. If you put the body back to homeostasis, balance. When the body is balanced, the mind is balanced, your heart is balanced. You have complete balance from head to toe. And that's what the stem cell activation patches, this X39, is able to do. It's able to put the body back into homeostasis. But it takes time for some people. Some people, their body may not be in homeostasis, and it may be far from homeostasis. The first thing that the body does is it puts your gut, because all disease comes from the gut, it puts your gut back in homeostasis within a week. That's unheard of. Normally it takes about a year for people to heal their gut naturally using other holistic natural methods. I've been drinking this hydrogen-infused water for 9 years, and it's taken me 9 years to even feel the way I do. And so I still had chronic pain, even though I was drinking this hydrogen-infused, quote unquote Kangen water. What was I going to do? Give the product back and say, no, it didn't work. Didn't do anything for me. No, because I know that water is the healthiest water to drink. It beats drinking bottled water because everything else is acidic, right? So it's the same thing with this new technology, this light wave technology. It puts your body in homeostasis. Even if you don't see results in the first hour, first month, it will keep your body in homeostasis the longer you keep using it every day on a regular basis. Because the studies, unless you really are a scientist, unless you are a doctor at that molecular level, you will not appreciate or understand the technology that this science uses, the nanotechnology, stuff that you don't even know is going on is happening. Now, one of the things that I'm telling people who are hearing this message and are seeing this message is to get focused on where the future is going, because this is the future. This new technology is the future. If I told you right now there's 1,000 doctors that are no longer using acupuncture, they're using light wave technology, would that interest you? Okay. And there's chiropractors. There's many different types of doctors that are starting to get to believe and see results for themselves. So everybody is different in that your body is unique to mine, to the next person. I mean, my son's body is unique to mine. You know, he had results when I put a energy patch on him. He started getting results like within the first hour. I'm trying to get him off of monster drinks, which are bad for you. And, you know, I just want him to drink and have energy through a healthier way. And just so happens that this company produces energy enhancing patches. He puts it on, and within an hour, he's just like bouncing all over the place. You know, it's a little bit too much for him, probably. He's only 16 and a half, he's going to be 17. But, you know, from the way he was reacting toward that versus having a can of, you know, $3 Monster drink, I'd rather have him be on the patch. He just needs to regulate when he needs it, you know, for sports or just, you know, having to stay awake, maybe if he wants to have more energy or if he's feeling tired or sleeping. In fact, I've gotten some benefits from the energy patch too, going to the gym before I work out, pre-workout, and then having energy if maybe I need to stay up for a little bit longer instead of drinking, you know, tons of coffee, et cetera, et cetera. But wearing the patch, this patch I've been wearing pretty much on the same arm or the same wrist. Sometimes I'll alternate week to week. Like one week I'll put it on the left wrist, the next week on the right wrist. And occasionally I put it right on the pain itself, but it depends where the pain is. And it also depends on other factors too that you might have going on in your body that you don't even know. You know, I ask people, I say, have you checked your blood pressure? I had one person put the patch on, and then very first time, the next day, the next morning, his wife tested his blood pressure, and without taking any blood pressure medicine, nothing, his blood pressure had dropped to normal just from wearing the patch, the X39 patch. So he didn't feel any more energy, and he didn't have any pain to speak of, but his blood pressure dropped. And so there's other things that the patch is doing that you may not even be aware of, because that's how it's working. It's working for your unique set of DNA and how your body is unique to mine and to everybody else's. You know, what works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for someone else. And there are two other patches that have been tested, and there's studies on the glutathione patch and the carnosine patch. Those are two patches that have worked in conjunction with the X39 stem cell patch. One in particular was a case study done with a 6 or 7 year old boy who had his finger from here completely cut off, chopped off. I guess he got it caught in a door or something, and it completely came off. And his father rushed him to the hospital, the emergency, and the doctor said it was too late, that, you know, he tried to sew it back on. He was going to get gangrene. It was going to not, it wasn't going to work. That he was just going to have to live with the fact that he had no fingernail. And his father said, "No, please, please, I want you to put it back on." So the doctor put it back on, and there's pictures that we had a webinar that I was actually able to capture some pictures of it. I don't have it with me right at this moment, but if anyone is interested, you can see where the finger, the top portion of the finger, was starting to rot because it was all black, because it was not bonding to his finger, because it was just too late. And the father said, okay, fine. So they put X39 patch, and they put two types of patches on it, the carnosine patch and the X39 patch, for 8 weeks. And after 8 weeks, they showed the after pictures, the after photos, and his finger looked just like mine, brand new. You would never recognize that his finger had actually been cut off, and that it had been near dying, because of the tissue, and it grew back the tissue. So, sometimes it depends what is going on in every different person's body and their molecular structure and what they have going on. All I know is the homeostasis, the balance of every person's body, is where they need to be. They need to be in that balance. You need to have, your body has to be into homeostasis. And, there's so many things that knock your homeostasis off, that knock us out of balance. The diets that we may have depends on the chemicals that we may be breathing. So there's so many different things. I mean, especially during flu season, there's so many things that your body is fighting. Depends on your immune system. But I will say this, that thus far, everybody who's willing to give it time to get their body in homeostasis is seeing amazing results. One of the top people in the company, after 3 months, she had no results for the first 3 months. And after 3 months, she started seeing results. And guess where she saw results? Her collagen. Her wrinkles disappeared. Her skin was softer, smoother. And this is a woman that was over 50 years old, that started looking like she was 30. And it took her almost 3 months. That's the kind of results that people will start seeing. But, people think, oh, I didn't see results. Yeah, 90% see results immediately. 90%. But for that 10%, you have to give your body a little bit longer. And they will see results. I've heard so many amazing studies, narrow, where you get quick results, and also longer, where it takes maybe 2 months, 6, 7, 8 weeks or longer. But everybody is seeing results, and your results will be where your body is regenerating new stem cells. It's activating and regenerating new stem cells. It could be in your hair, it could be your hearing, it could be your eyesight, it could be your skin, it could be your energy level, it could be where you have arthritis, it could be so many different areas that you just don't know, because unless you see how your body is on measuring and taking a base every day, you might have more clarity. People that are getting their memory to come back, people that have like short-term dementia, they're seeing amazing results the longer that they keep using this X39 patch. Some have actually seen results with their, not just their memory, but their clarity, the ability to do tasks and work very complex, almost like multitasking. Some have actually had results where they are getting not just increased energy, but almost like, I don't want to say euphoric, however, they're just feeling this real sense of well-being. They just feel really happy, no anxiety, completely at ease. Stress is not an issue, especially with the anxiety issue, that has completely diminished. So, there's a lot of things that are going on. Blood pressure, your thyroid balances. So you have to think about everything that people are taking medication for. And so many people are taking medication, the damage that the medication has done, because it might be masking so many other things. There is no such thing as a side effect. Every medication has a direct effect, not side effect. Side effect is the medical industry's way of minimizing or diminishing the seriousness of the harm and the danger that taking prescription pharmaceutical drugs is doing to the human body. But in fact, it's creating direct effects. So you're taking a pill for, maybe lowering your cholesterol level, but guess what? It's damaging, directly affecting your memory. It's removing well-needed, your brain needs cholesterol and the fats. So it's removing the fats from your brain. Well, is that helping? No, it's hurting people. How many lawsuits that people have toward certain statin drugs because of the damage that it caused by them not being warned? That's why I've never taken medication to that degree. I mean, the most I've ever really taken in my whole life, and I'm 65 and I feel like I'm 30, is aspirin. And I don't even take aspirin anymore because it's pharma's way of pushing drugs. That's why it's a trillion, gazillion, billion, multi-billion dollar industry. I mean, it's so stupid. It's stupidly sick. And the government is trying to make, drugs even cheaper. Why? Because they want to keep people sick. They want to keep people under their control so that people can continually be dependent on these drugs. And the drugs are killing people. The drugs are killing people. And that's the issue, is if you want to really get your body to self-heal, you have to educate yourself and don't be a slave and don't come under the addiction of these different pharma drugs, because that's what's happening. Yeah, every person has to make their own mind up. They have to choose for themselves what's best for their health and what's best for their well-being. However, if you ignore the results, and people are getting results, it's like the results are too good to be ignored. Okay, it's not too good to be true, it's too good to be ignored. When you start seeing people having over 90% results and success, it's not a placebo, guys. This is not a placebo. People and animals are getting amazing results. Cats, dogs, and other animals that are wearing X39 patches, that are wearing some of the other light wave patches, that are helping these animals to heal and to get into homeostasis. That is amazing. So we know it's not a placebo, because both humans and animals are getting amazing results wearing these life-altering patches. Health is an optimum. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to send this message out and reach anybody and everybody. If you are willing, just try it. And here's all you have to do. Okay, you just go to x39health.com. You can go there. You can go to a couple other places too. And so this is what you will get. You will get a month's supply of X39, right? That's what you're going to get in the mail, right? So you want to order these patches. Guys, I'm doing a little commercial here, but it's not just about me. It's about you. It's about you getting back to homeostasis. It's about you getting your body balanced. It's about you living longer, younger, longer, and being patient and giving yourself time to self-heal. Whatever age you are, if you're 40, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I mean, it's amazing. The older people are, the faster they see results. Sometimes people in their 40s and 50s take a little bit longer to see results because, they may have enough stem cells right now, but maybe there's other areas in their body that stem cells are not regenerating because they're a little bit younger. But people in their 50s or older, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, they had zero stem cells. So they start seeing results a lot faster. When you have zero stem cells, you're going to see results a lot faster because it's like turning on your stem cell regeneration all of a sudden because your body stopped producing it. Now you start wearing these patches and your body starts, it reactivates and you start feeling some amazing results. If you have some stem cells, like somebody who's 30 might not see the results as somebody who's 50, 60, 70. But the person who's 30 will see results, they just have to wear it longer, right? Because the way it's working with your body, there are other areas that are helping your body to regenerate stem cells because stem cells work where the need is the greatest. You know, where does your body need it? Like if you injure your leg, you get a cut, you get a bruise, your stem cells start regenerating to help repair the damage, right? They start regenerating, producing new cells. Well, when you're wearing the patch, even a younger person in your 30s will start seeing results. Your healing time will be faster, or the time period is shortened. It won't take so long for your wounds to heal. Okay, so that is pretty powerful. And as well, you can use, in conjunction with the stem cell, you can use a patch that's called carnosine. It's a carnosine patch, which works in conjunction to help also heal and regenerate for people with like burns, maybe some skin burns, etc. And then let me just pull this out. This is a little book that talks about the energy patch. All right, so this is the instructions that come with the energy patch. It's pretty powerful stuff. You can order this. All you have to do is, if you're interested, you can go to that x39health.com, and you can also go to foreveryoungx39.com. You can order there. Let's see. So here's the question, guys. How to create the future you want for 2020. You know, live healthy and wealthy. So those are the people that I am looking for. I am looking for people that want to live healthier and wealthier for 2020. You know, what's your New Year's resolution? What do you want to change for yourself? What are you going to do differently in 2020 that you didn't do in 2019? How many more years are you going to let go by before you decide? Just decide. Just make up your mind and decide that you're not going to continue to be the old you. You're going to be the new you. You're going to put on a different personality. You're going to personally develop yourself. You're going to start changing your habits so that you can get better results than what you got in 2019. You're going to be grateful for all the things that you have in 2019. Now you're going to start being thankful and grateful for things that you want to change, to improve, to be better at. You know, what could you be better at? What could you do to help other people? And how are you an influencer? And if you're interested, do you want to open yourself up to find a mentor? Because having someone who can mentor you, who can also be a leader for you, you know, a good example, someone who's leading the path. And that's my mission. My mission is to help 1,000 families get healthy and wealthy wherever. This company, Lifeway, is in over 100 countries all around the world and a dozen languages. It's already translated. When you go to their website, they already have it translated for every major language that's out there already. So even if you don't speak the language, but you know people in other countries that do, then they can piggyback on helping people to open up those particular countries, like the Philippines, like Australia, like Japan, Indo. I mean, there's so many big countries right now. Mexico, Canada. Think outside the box. Think bigger than yourself, because this is a product that has mass appeal. Why? Because look how easy it is to transport. It's so easy to transport. It's just this tiny little sleeve, tiny little envelope. Right? Look how easy this patch is. Look at it. It's so easy. It's just like a Band-Aid. So how easy is this to transport to other countries? You don't need huge warehouses. And the company has two major manufacturing headquarters, one in Ireland and one in San Diego, California. And they're in 12 or I believe 13 distribution centers around the world, producing millions and millions of products per month. So they're already geared up for mass distribution of this stem cell activation patch, because this is the future. The stem cell revolution is now. If you've ever wanted to get on something before it hit mass growth, like when you found out that Apple stocks were trading at $200 or $300 a share. I mean, could you have bought it when it was like 50 cents a share? When Steve Jobs was still in his garage, hanging out with his college buddy because they dropped out of college? I mean, that's when you want to get in on something, guys. This right now is that time. This was just released in January of 2019. So what's January of 2020 going to do for you? Are you going to sit back and just fall back just to your old habits and do whatever you've been doing? They say the definition of insanity is what? It's doing the same thing over and over. Who does the same thing over and over? There's some animals that chase their tail for the rest of their life. But what's that tell us? We're not animals. We're smarter. We just don't have to work harder. So work smarter. If you aren't part of a team yet, join this team, Forever Young. Forever Young, I created a team of people who wanted to live younger, longer, and wanted to help others duplicate the same thing. I have a methodology and a very easy to share system that all you do is you share videos on your smartphone. I mean, that is how easy this business is. You just share a video with people. I have it already programmed on my mobile, and I can share the mobile app with anybody who's interested in my team, wants to be part of my team. You don't have to even talk to people belly to belly or face to face. This is the easiest, simplest to duplicate method I've ever seen. All you do, there's 4 short videos, and one follows another. So you share one video, and then you share the second video. It's self-explanatory. The video does all the selling. It does all the heavy lifting. You say nothing. All you do is you just make the relationship. You bond with people that you have things in common with. That's all I do. I show people how to use Facebook 100%. I never have to go face-to-face or belly-to-belly. All I do is I just go on Facebook, and I show people where to find the narrow places on Facebook where people are interested in what you have. People that are looking for something, exactly what you have. And then you let the video do all the heavy lifting. And the videos are all done for you. It's done for you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be able to copy and paste. Oh, I forgot to ask you, can you copy and paste? Can you take your phone, if you have an app, and put your finger on it and copy it, and then put it and send it, paste it to somebody's text message or on Facebook Messenger, or maybe if they're in another country, use WhatsApp or send it to their email. Can you use any one of those? Does anybody know how to send email? Does anybody know how to text message? Does anybody know how to use Facebook Messenger? Has anybody ever heard of WhatsApp? I know everybody knows that. I'm asking it rhetorically. You know why? Because I want to show you how absurdly, ridiculously simple this is. How ridiculously simple this is to share something that is having mass appeal. This will be massively distributed throughout the world. It's over 100 countries right now. And all you have to do is sit behind your laptop or your mobile device. You know, people say the laptop lifestyle. How about the smartphone lifestyle? You can be anywhere with your smartphone. You know why? Because you don't have to be tied. You don't have an umbilical cord to plug into your wall at home. If you want to be out and about, you can, and still be making money. Still be getting paid while you're on vacation. Still be getting paid when you're on a cruise. Still be getting paid when you're sleeping, when you're in the shower, when you're doing what you like to do, when you're at dinner with your family. Time freedom, guys. Health and wealth. Health and wealth. Just think of that. Review that in your mind. You want to create a different future for 2020? Now is the time to do it, guys. This is December 6th. December 6th, 24 days, and we will be in 2020, just about 25 days. So you have to make a decision. Like Tony Robbins, my mentor, Tony Robbins, I worked for him for 2 years as a senior tech advisor. Not because I asked if I could work for him, but because he chose me, because I fit his model of who he was looking for. And now I can bring all of my experience working for Tony Robbins' company for 2 years to my team. And that's why I know what I know. And I'm getting the results that I'm getting. I hit the first position in just a few weeks with the company without ever having to talk to anybody face to face or belly to belly. How did I do that? I will show you. I've even mentored people that aren't even on my team for a small fee, of course, to cover my expenses of time and sharing my information. So even if you're already in this company, Life Wave, and you're not on my team, but you want to learn, I'll pull back the curtain and show you the vault, like in the Wizard of Oz. Pull back the curtain and you get to see everything that I'm using. Then I'll share that with you. Message me. All you have to do is just message me. It's very simple, guys. Very simple. You want to keep it simple. Keep the message ultra super simple. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. How's it going, Sandy? Great to see you on here, Sandy. Sandy is really great because her and I have something, well, we have a few things in common. One of the things Sandy and I have in common with a lot of other people, of course, is that we like to drink hydrogen-infused water, which is very, very healthy. It's called Kangen water. A lot of people refer to it as Kangen water because it changes your life. Change your water, change your life. But I've been drinking it for 9 years, and I still am not 100% in homeostasis. I still have had chronic pain, and that's why I added this stem cell patch, X39 stem cell. Okay, I added this patch, and I wear that for 12 hours every single day, 12 hours on. I take it off after 12 hours, and then the next day I put a brand new patch on, wear it for 12 hours, take it off after 12 hours, the next day I put another one on. Every single day, it's just like brushing your teeth. It's like drinking water. Every day you drink new water. You don't drink the same water, right? You drink new water every day, so you put a new patch on every day. You keep drinking water. You drink half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 200 pounds, you drink basically a gallon of water a day. And here's the great thing, guys. This stem cell patch works best when you hydrate with hydrogen-infused Kangen water. It works best. The experience I've had is amazing. Now, like I said in the beginning, some people might take a month or 2 months, maybe 3, but they will start seeing amazing results. People have seen their skin turn young again after 2-3 months of wearing the stem cell patch. They've seen their blood pressure go down to normal just by wearing the stem cell patch. They've had their eyesight increase and improve, their hearing increase and improve, their hair start turning darker again and regrowing thicker. So I'm telling you guys, it's very, very easy to share this patch. This patch is super, super, ultra easy. I mean, you know, there's no big box to carry around. You can send this, people can send this for gifts if you want. This is what it looks like, guys. I'll show you how easy this thing is. That's what it looks like. Just comes in a nice little thin sleeve, right? And all your patches, this is where your health is, right inside here. You open it up. Well, this is a new one, so I'm not going to open it up. But what it looks like is this. This is what the sleeve looks like. So if you have one of these, if you open it up, on the inside, you will see this. Okay, and here you can see right here, 30. You get 30 patches for a month. You get a whole month's supply of patches. You open the back up. You open it up inside, and inside you have a patch. Right? And you take this patch, just like a Band-Aid almost, and you put it on the inside of your left wrist or your right wrist, or you can put it right on the pain. If you have a knee that hurts, an ankle that hurts, or a back, wherever you have pain, you can put it right on the pain. And in some cases, you may have to wear it for a few weeks to see the results. Some people have got results after a month or 2 months. Most, over 90%, get results within hours of putting this on. There's not just stem cell patches, there's energy enhancement patches. There are patches that help people sleep. But this patch does so many things. It helps people with anxiety disorders, helps people with memory issues. There's so many different issues that this patch can help people. It has already helped people. And it's non-drug, non-pharmaceutical, non-invasive. It never goes into your bloodstream. It's not like a pill or a drink you have to drink or swallow. It doesn't have to be, as they say, quote unquote, FDA approved, because it doesn't go in our bodies. It's using light waves. This is why this product is so good. Look at, guys, X39, right? Give it for a Christmas gift. You can set, you know, it's like I'm at Panera Bread. I just spent $5 for a cappuccino, right? Just to give you an idea. This, if I had one of these every day for 30 days, I would spend more than what this costs. If you become a bronze, if you order the bronze, you come in and you order the bronze, it will cost you less than having a cappuccino every day. And this is much healthier. This will help you stay healthier. All you have to do, you can go to this site, x39health.com, or this site, foreveryoungx39.com. Actually, go to this one first. Go to x39health.com first. And then once you go here, you're going to see a couple of quick videos to make it easier for you. And then you go here to order it, foreveryoungx39.com. So the question is, how are you going to create your future for 2020? How to create the future you want. Not what other people want, but what you want. Because it's all in our mind. We create our future by what we think about. What we think about and focus even in our subconscious is what we bring about. That's what our reality becomes. You want to attract good health for yourself and others. Believe me, guys, when you start seeing lots of doctors jumping on board, that tells you something. Why are doctors all of a sudden jumping on board this patch? Why? Because they're getting their patients' results. Their patients are actually getting healthier, faster, with different disorders, with different diseases. They're seeing people get amazing results just wearing these patches. And that is really the beauty of this technology, because who would have thought, 20, 30, 40 years ago that science could actually develop a way to change the body's production and regeneration of stem cell and I don't know if you're familiar with this word, but telomere, which helps to determine whether we're going to live longer and how young we will be living longer. So the question is, who wants to live younger or longer? People used to say, and I used to always think when I was a kid, seeing my dad and my mom, and you start seeing them grow old, and you see other older people, and I'd be like, wow, is that what I'm going to look like someday? I still, thank God, I still have a full head of hair, and it's all mine, it's all natural, and I have all my own teeth. But that could be different, that could change. And so what I'm fascinated by is how this technology can help me be younger. I have a teenage son still, and I have a fairly young daughter. She's in her early 20s. But can you imagine? People in their 70s and 80s and 90s, that they just aren't able to do the things that they once did, but they would like to. They just don't know how, because the body stops producing stem cells after you hit 60. Pretty much completely at zero. So, what would you want for your loved ones, for your aging parents, or for people that are aging in your family? How would you want to be able to help them? And then look at yourself in the mirror and say, wow, if this can help aging people that are aging, in their 70s, 80s, 90s, maybe I should start doing something and thinking about how I can preserve my youth and my health. So those are questions that you have to think about. Wealth with no health is nothing. Wealth with no health. You want health and wealth. And that's really all we're doing as we're helping people. So I'll give you the two places to go again. Is x39health.com. And then the second one, after you watch that, you go to foreveryoungx39.com. Those are the two. All right, guys. I am going, what time is it? It's 8:08. I think it is time to head to the gym. It's gym time. Yep, got to work out. And I got my patch on. I got my energy. So we got to work this body out. All right, guys. Have a healthy rest of your day. And I'm going to leave you with Suzanne Summers, and then one of my favorite songs, You're Forever Young. So here she is, Suzanne Summers. Take it away, Suzanne.
I have written, I'm just finishing my 20th book. For the last 10 years, I've been involved only in writing about cutting-edge health, non-pharmaceutical health if necessary. I'm not anti-pharmaceutical, but only resort to Western medicine when absolutely necessary. In any other instance, I always look for an alternative, a natural way, a non-drug way to heal or alleviate whatever condition I'm experiencing. 5 years ago, I met David Schmidt, the founder of Lifeway.
Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Soon all